Hi guys, it's me, Tonic TZW. We're here in the legendary tier Khabarovsk. It's a Russian destroyer, but it plays more like a mini cruiser. And a while back I did a video that's on the channel, which was a 20 fire challenge by KPZ1234 or KPZ1234, depending on where you come from. I do say TZW and not TZW. This one's called Running at Range, and screw the BBs, I'm going to do my own thing. So we have a quick look through my build, and we're running Vladimir Trubetskoy, and you'll see as we scroll down through the options that we are basically throwing away all of our concealment, or the majority of our concealment, to go for HE fire chance. We do lose some damage. We got the smoke screens, and we're going for unstoppable as we always do, because I hate being dead in the water. We've got Sims to give us some extra hit points, and then to give us a little bit of concealment we have got Eric Bay on top of that as well. We could run something else in that slot. We could potentially run Vian to give us incoming fire dispersion. That would work as well and further infuriate people. But as far as mods go, we're running, again, a little bit of concealment here. We could go for rudder shift, and we are running an epic gunfire control system mod 2, which is going to give us an additional 2% range for every 30,000 damage we do. Haven't put it up to legendary yet because I'm not quite sure about how much I'm going to be playing this one. Videos are double speed, so we got two videos back to back, and this game, I spawn center, I've got 6.6 concealment. There's a Shima or two out here, and it's not something that I want to be dealing with, is pushing in against a Shima that's there running 4.95 kilometer concealment, and he's got me spotted for 1.6 kilometers before I even managed to pick him up, in which time every single red team ship would be focusing me. But I'm just going to get out there. That guy turns broadside in the Sleeping, and he's got some hella secondaries on him, because we're at 12Ks and his secondaries are already going. But we're going to turn fire onto this Musashi now, and he's going to make the same mistake and lose half his health and then disappear to the Ohio. I was like, oh well, I came across here to get some fires on the battleships, but they've kind of gone now. Shimikaze across here. Let's go and help him out, because there is a Halland. We tell him that we're going to help him out. There's the Halland, and we're going to stay bow into him, and we're going to get guns on, and then we're going to put a turn in and see if we can finish him off, because he has to damage control. And there we go, his engine's out again, and now he's on fire, and it's just a matter of keeping the fire going there, trading a few hit points, and he disappears to the Shimikaze. And now we're going to get turned around and go looking for some more damage. And as I said, I didn't care for the battleships in this game. I know there's still a Shimikaze out there, and he's going to basically take his toll on our battleships. But we have got a Gearing on our side, but he's all the way out there on, if you look at the minimap, he's all the way out there on the right side. Now, he is the perfect counter to the Shimas. Yes, I'm a good counter, but I lack the concealment to get in close to them without drawing too much attention to myself. He's probably running much better concealment than I am. But here we go onto the Ohio, and look, oh, there's a Stalingrad out there who straight away is on to me. He knows how much of a risk I am to their battleships, and so I decide, well, actually I don't want to be part of that one. We'll get back to you later, and we'll see if we can get another fire on this Ohio, because he has damage control. We're already up to 7 fires with 5 minutes into the game, and we're just going to keep whaling. There's another one, and do we get another? No, so we're on 8. We're on 8 still, and now we shoot the mountain. But there is the Stalingrad, so let's put some fire onto him as well, now his guns are looking another way. There's another fire, and he is going to switch his attention to us before long, because we are going to annoy the living crap out of him. Sorry, it's the GK, not the Stalingrad, but he's fired his guns, so a smoke fire penalty, we can put some fire onto him as well. He has damage controlled because that was a double fire, I think, and I think with the skins, look, it kind of masks the fact that he appears to be ticking with damage. So there isn't a fire visible on him as it stands, so it's a bit hard to tell. But there is another fire on him, and again you can't really see that that fire is active, but we're going to just keep piling on the pressure, and boom, there he goes. We bag ourselves a GK. It's 5 ships, plays 3. They've got 2 destroyers. Shima was last spotted in the middle. Our Shimikaze has gone out to it. Their Shimikaze picks up another battleship, and my plan was do as much damage as I can, try and keep the big ships out of the way. That Stalingrad should have been pretty much the focus for the big ships to blat them off the map, and I said, you know what, screw it, I'm going to get on you myself. I know I'm going to get all the attention from you. You can bow tank the battleships, but while you're bow tanking them, you're on a flank to me, and my accuracy here goes to a bit of a bag of turd. Now I've used all of my smoke screens, so I can't really do a lot, and there we go, there's another fire. And I'm not sure if the Stalingrad has limited damage controls, couldn't remember that at the time, but I'm thinking he's got 1 fire on. If I put another one onto him, see what we can do there. And he's playing with his throttle, he's stopping and starting and moving, and look, we're aiming sort of high to drop these shots on him, and we've got the range, but RNG is just throwing them like this side of him and the other side of him, and not actually landing the shells on him. And I'm like, what on earth is going on here? You know, come on, give me some hits. One of the battleships back there, the Yamato, is going, get back, get back, get back, get back, and it's all because the Shimikaze is in the cap with them, and they've had to push in, because if they want to shoot at this Stalingrad, they've got to come closer, and that way they have put themselves in the way of the Shimikaze. And I was like, no mate, I'm going to finish this Stalingrad. I'm tired of not being supported by battleships when I'm out in my DD. So yeah, forget the support that you're asking for at the moment. It is a bit jack, I know, but Stalingrad takes another fire. He's all the way back onto the white line, and I'm burning 2. Rudders out, guns out, and there we go. Come on, get onto him, get onto him. We need to kill him. We lose the Pommern to the Shimikaze as well, and I'm thinking, you know, if you get rid of this Stalingrad, you know, if you fire at this Stalingrad, then I'll come back and take care of the Shima. But that's all we needed for the win. We end up with just under 130,000 damage. We get a Witherer, 19 fires and 3 kills on that one, and we get second spot with just under 2300 base XP. Not too shabby. There's the Yamato that was begging for help the whole time. And we get straight into game 2, Daring Colbert Des Moines division, and we've got a couple of divisions there on red team as well. And when you're facing a division, there's a lot more coordinated fire, there's a lot more communication, and it's a lot harder to survive when you are playing solo. And again, running 6.6 concealment, it's going to be very easy for red team to spot me. Ideally, I want to play at range, so I think the best map for this type of build would be Capture the Base, where you can move and you can position and not have to, you know, worry about the capture points. But we are contested. I can't see him. Whatever's out there is going to be able to see me anytime soon. So we're going to move around, we're going to turn, we're going to try and push. There is a ship out there, there's the Ohio. I get spotted, I don't know where I'm spotted from, but we drop detection, which leads me to believe it's there off the right. And there's the Des Moines, so he's camping behind a rock, contesting the cap. So we're going to put some fire on, we're going to drop detection. Everybody knows where the Des Moines is, and there is their Khabarovsk, so we switch fire, put some shots across to him. There's the Kleber as well, there's the Des Moines again, so we'll put some fire back at him. These two guys that spawned with me, really good to see that they actually pushed into the capture point. That Des Moines has got himself stuck, and he can't take care of both of them. But between the fire of that Colbert and the big guns of the battleship, they are going to do a good job of taking care of him. We lose the Sleafin, we get a fire on their Khabarovsk, we land some more hits, but the Daring takes the kill. Never mind, he would have burnt out. So now I want to push in towards this Des Moines because it looks like he's going to be dead. And there's an Ohio and a Pommern. Oh, and look, there's a Khabarovsk as well. Now we can afford to be spotted here. He's hit the brakes. We are going to keep running in. There's a fire. He's going to turn and get his guns onto us now. And we are going to pop behind this hill in a second. Oh, look, another Stalingrad on red team. Oh my goodness, what is it with these people and all that global XP and no clue how to do it? Well, we've got a strong bow, we can just steer bow into them. Yes, you can, but the minute that you have to pull out of there, whoop, got ourselves spotted again, but we can dip back behind here. There's another fire. And another, and so we're going to keep whaling on this Pommern. He's going to run behind the island, and so we are going to try and be a nuisance and force them to fire at us. There we go, Pommern's just fired his guns, so now we can afford to put a few more shells out his way. Can we get another fire before he dips behind the island? Yes, indeed we can. So, thinking about what our players now, the Ohio I think is deciding that he's going to run away. Pommern's still double fired, and I keep forgetting to switch to AP, which I have done now, and I'm going to pop that smoke, run it, and we're going to put a few salvos of AP out there, but the second I drop into my smoke screen, the battleship can't see it, and I'm like, well, why the hell can't he see that Pommern? He's close enough to it. There he is. Fires are out, so we're going to switch back to HE again, whale onto the Pommern, but the Republic takes the kill there. There's the Khabarovsk running into B-cap, so we're going to spin it around. Let's see if we can get a few more fires. We're on to 8. We're only on 67,000 damage. It's not massive, but we've played our cap, we've taken our cap, we got good support there, and there's the Ohio running away. He decided that sitting at the back of the map for so long, now is the time to nope it the hell out of there. He's seen what happened to his friends, so we're going to put some fire onto the Ohio, and then we are going to put some fire onto this Stalingrad, who is in reverse trying to keep bow tanking things. He is burning. There's a shot at me, thank you very much indeed. That's a salvo, you didn't put it somebody else. I can now turn broadside. I'm still detected, but Stalingrad goes out to the Khabarovsk. I think that fire burned him down. Ohio now realises he's got a destroyer on his left flank. He's got a destroyer behind him. I know we've got a battleship off our bow as well, but this Ohio is going to be in range for absolutely friggin' ages, and so is this Grosser Kurfürst, who is going to fire a full salvo at me. Here it comes, and we pick up a Witherer as the Musashi takes down the Ohio, even though he was about to burn out and die. So we still haven't got a kill in this game, but there's a Confederate, and that is the badge to show that we have really been doing our work here, because the Confederate badge is at least 20% damage from 6 red team ships. Republic picks up the last kill, so we don't even get a chance to whale some more damage. We get Witherer Confederate with 121,000 damage, the solo cap, and another 13 fires and over 200 gun hits. So that's 32 fires and over 500 main battery hits in 2 games, with 2369 on the base XP. So that's the build for the Khabarovsk. It is rather nasty to come across if you are in a battleship. The Khabarovsk is quite a tanky boat as well, so if you're going up against it in a destroyer and they're running a punchy build like that, you're going to trade most of your hit points, if not all of your hit points, going up against them. But I hope you have enjoyed that one. A double feature there in the Khabarovsk. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And if there's a ship that you'd like to see played by me and featured in a video, let me know that in the comments as well, and I'll see what I can do for you. As always, until next time, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.